Good afternoon to you from Channel 1 News. I'm Matt Marengo with my friend Sam Roth, and we have a special segment here for you today.
Breaking news. Recent studies have proven how detrimental the lack of cost-efficient renewable energy sources can be for the environment. By 2040, it is being reported that China's energy demand will increase by 70%, while India will nearly triple.
China is already one of the biggest investors in renewable technology in the world. However, as their economy and middle class grows, their demands will increase too quickly. As India's lower class attempts to build up into a stronger financial situation, billions of people are going to be using more money to buy energy and electricity than ever before. If more affordable, clean, renewable energy sources are not developed soon, then resources will be depleted far too quickly.
While there is an international effort being made to increase renewable energy consumption, the United States is taking a more relaxed approach to reducing their ecological footprint. In 2017, the United States began the process to withdraw from the Paris Agreement, an agreement within the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change dealing with greenhouse gas emissions, mitigation, adaptation, and finance, which was signed in 2016. In recent years, we have seen efforts by means of stimulus programs and policies that have sparked a surge in awareness for Americans about the benefits of renewable energy sources.
One of the main new policies that has been introduced is the Green New Deal. This stimulus program addresses climate change and economic inequality. It was created in 2006 by the Green New Deal Task Force, and the program has a transitional plan to become 100% clean, renewable energy by 2030.
Proposals in the program include a carbon tax, job guarantee, free college, and focus on using public programs. The approach includes heavy investment into electric cars, high-speed rail systems, and implementing a social cost of carbon. To address poverty, the deal aims for improvements in the poor and disadvantaged communities.
The deal also calls for universal health care, minimum wage increases, and monopoly preventions. However, on March 26th, a call for an early vote on the resolution without allowing discussion on the floor ended in the bill, resulting in a 0-57 defeat across the Senate.
While this deal seems promising, some experts say otherwise.
We're now going to cut to our previously recorded interview with Will Brock, former editor of Popular Mechanics.
This deal sounds reasonable. What are your thoughts?
Well, the energy economy is a very complicated market. Going 100% clean renewable energy is much harder than people think. Simply transitioning into wind turbines and solar panels won't necessarily work. You also have to build all of this infrastructure to connect them with energy consumers, possibly very far away, and you always need some kind of backup power.
The Green New Deal gained a lot of support from politicians, with a group of over 300 local elected officials from 40 states issuing a letter that endorses the deal. Why did it fail in the Senate 57-0?
What happened was that the Republican Party called for an early vote on the resolution without allowing discussion or expert testimony. In protests, all Democrats voted present or against the bill, resulting in a 57-0 defeat on the Senate floor.
Interesting. Do you think the Senate can come to an agreement on this?
Well, at a surface level, the Green New Deal sounds really nice, but as we dig into the logistics of transitioning to renewable, there are some problems. It takes energy to get energy. The public's impression is that turbines and solar panels only use renewable energy sources, but the fact of the matter is that the most common input into these renewables is fossil fuels, powering the machines to extract the sources needed to make these energy products require oil. In addition, wind turbines and solar panels are powered by battery packs, which take hundreds of barrels of oils to produce.
What has government done to change our approach to energy?
They've put billions of dollars into subsidies to produce more solar panels and wind turbines. Yet, solar panels only make up 1% of our energy, while wind turbines make up 2% of the energy of our total consumption.
Transitioning to 100% renewable energy calls for a massive amount of wind turbines and solar panels. What are some of your concerns with this?
Well, wind turbines specifically not only kill a lot of birds, but take an exceptional amount of land, requiring a clear cut of the forest in order to build them. Despite the clean, harmless outputs of renewable energy, the inputs to produce this renewable energy, such as battery packs, take massive amounts of oil to produce and do harm the environment. Simply put, zero emissions isn't possible.
If not renewable energy, what is a potential alternative to renewable energy?
As an alternative to renewable energy and fossil fuels, nuclear energy offers greater quantities of energy and no carbon emissions. France, who gets 70% of its power from nuclear energy, has low energy costs and low emissions.
Recently, Vermont has shut down their last nuclear power plant. This seems like a good thing for Vermont, right?
Well, ironically, Vermont's carbon emissions went up when they got rid of their nuclear plant.
What happens if the Green New Deal is passed?
Well, the Green New Deal is going to cause energy costs to go up, which disproportionately hurts the poor. The Green New Deal will require poorer households to spend a higher proportion of their budget on power. Not only would the Green New Deal hurt the poor disproportionately, but energy will cost more for everyone.
Interesting. Thanks, Will.
My pleasure.
What a riveting interview, but there is still much more to discuss.
We now bring you to our field reporter, Lowell Hutton, located at the Cushman substation to talk about the benefits of nuclear energy.
Thanks, Matt. What's up, guys? Here I am at the Cushman substation right here in Tacoma. This plant is following an unfortunate trend in today's America as it is being shut down and no longer serving as a renewable energy producer. It is currently being used as a storage facility. Nuclear power plants across the country and the world have been shutting down recently due to the risk of a meltdown and spread of radiation. But there are many benefits that we should consider before shutting these valuable energy resources down. First, it does not cost very much to generate energy in a nuclear power plant. It is cheaper than producing energy from fossil fuels such as coal, gas, and oil, as well as other renewable energy sources. Second, there is little pollution associated with nuclear power plants. They produce very little amounts of CO2. Third, much less fuel is required to power the plant. It is estimated that the energy released in a nuclear fission reaction is 10 times greater than the energy released in burning a fossil fuel atom. Not to mention that nuclear energy is the most sustainable energy out of all the renewable energy sources. Back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Lowell. The facts show that we need to begin developing more sustainable and renewable energy sources in the years to come.
But in the United States, the issue of renewable energy implementation has been difficult for people to agree on.
We heard arguments tonight from both sides of the matter, and we at Channel 1 News are hoping that we have informed our viewers of the issue at hand.
Thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you tomorrow.